This video is sponsored by Gelato. Sign up today and get up to 50% off your first order. In this video, I'm going to discuss premium branded products. Now, these are typically higher priced items that some customers really like. So I'm going to cover why customers might want them, and I'll show how you can order a premium branded product right in Gelato. I'll also show the product itself and give my review on the quality and the feel of it. Let's jump in. It's an interesting question why customers purchase things. Is it influenced by gender, or is it influenced by perhaps age? Well, this is kind of a neat article that I found online. We can see here today's young people differ from yesterday's. We've got baby boomers, Gen X, Gen Y, and Gen Z. And you can see there's different behaviors when they're consuming things. So it's possible that there are generations of people that are more inclined to purchase premium branded products, and they might not be as price sensitive as perhaps earlier generations. This is an interesting article from 2020 that talks about why younger consumers value sustainability and the environment. And you could appreciate that, especially if the environment's a huge concern for some people. Are they going to be able to purchase clothing without destroying the environment? And this is another interesting article about Gen Z and millennials, about how wardrobes are often trendy and how there's a huge pressure to keep up with your peers, especially at a younger age. So I mention this to highlight that there may be an opportunity if you're selling print-on-demand products that not everything is just related to price. So this may not be intuitive to people that are super price sensitive, but customers don't always value price. There's actually a sliding scale or a spectrum that customers may fall on. On the one hand, some customers really value low price in the print-on-demand world. And in other areas, customers may not value price very much at all. They may value other characteristics instead of price. They're willing to pay more to get something else. Okay, so let's ask ourselves, what is it that a typical customer may value? And keep in mind, there's many different types of customers. Well, one thing that they would value, of course, is price. All of the things being equal, they want to get a good deal on price. But that's not necessarily true for everyone. There's many customers out there that value the impact on the environment, and they're willing to pay a premium because of that. Another thing that customers may value is status. And what that means is they're willing to pay more for a premium branded product where the brand is visible on the garment. That way they can kind of show it off, and it makes them feel like they're high status. Another piece that plays into it is the quality of the garment. If they pay relatively more for apparel or for a print-on-demand product, they may find that they demand and they expect a higher level of quality in the product. Now I'm going to be jumping into Gelato and checking out some products. If you've never heard of Gelato before, they're a great print-on-demand supplier that you can sync up with your Etsy shop or with your website, and you can make sales, and then Gelato will print and ship the product. So here on the main page, I'm going to go under Product Catalog, and then from here under Men's Clothing, I'm going to take a look at hoodies. Now you'll see there's a bunch of hoodies here, and the prices dramatically change. You can see there's $43, $27, $36. Now I'm using Canadian funds, so you can do the math pretty easily into US or whatever currency you're using. We can see this one here, recycled polyester unisex pullover hoodie champion, $79.20 Canadian. I'm actually going to select this product, and we're going to create a high-end hoodie here. So I'm going to go in now and select my color, which is navy. I'm going to select my size, and then I'm going to click Start Designing. Okay, and we can see our mock-up is already started. Now I can drag my design right in here, or I can create the design directly inside of Gelato. So I'm going to create the design inside of Gelato. I'm going to type in my text. I'm going to click the Add Text button, and I'm going to type in the word Rome. Now I'm going to move it up to the top. All right, so I've looked through my fonts and I found one here I really like called Largo EF. So when I click on it, the font now changes. I can make the design larger. I can make the text centered. I could even rotate it if I wanted. And I like the way that looks. Next up, I'm now going to insert a design right in the middle. So I'm going to go to Files, and I've uploaded this relatively simple picture of the Roman Parthenon. So I'm going to make that nice and big, stick that right in the middle. And then I'm going to copy this Rome text. I'm going to put this down here and then type in established 753 BC. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller, make it fit. You can see you can have a lot of fun designing. You don't need to be technically some sort of wizard. You can just make this look really nice really quickly. Make this a bit bigger, and just like that, I've now got a pretty good looking design, a very simple, elegant design that'll look great on a premium branded product. And now I will click Add to Order on the top right. I did want to point out the studio that you can use here inside of Gelato is really cool. You can change the product at any time. So if you didn't like that color, for example, you could change the color. I'm going to keep it back on navy. You can add in more text, so you could add in additional layers. You can also add in shapes as well. And there's even graphics down on the bottom left, so you can find some really cool graphics right inside of Gelato and have some fun designing unique and cool looking apparel. Okay, so I've got my hoodie ordered here, and now it's going to come in the mail right to my house. As we wait for the hoodie to show up, I did want to point out that there's one big advantage if you decide to list premium branded products, and that it can really make your store look high-end. High-quality products really enhance the brand reputation, and they can increase customer loyalty. If a customer receives a high-quality product, they can feel more loyal to your store. Okay, the hoodie has arrived, and my goodness, this is a high-quality item. First, let's take a look at the branding. You can see there's the Champion logo right on the sleeve. Now, the screen printing itself is absolutely fantastic. The look and feel of it is really good. It's really into the fibers. Now, the hoodie itself is heavy duty. It's amongst the thickest and warmest hoodie that I own. Everything about this hoodie says high quality. The colors are vibrant. The printing is crystal clear, and the feel of the hoodie itself is super soft. It's listed at 82% cotton and 18% polyester, and it's kind of interesting. Up to 9.5% of the polyester is recycled. So if you're listing these sorts of products, your customers are expecting high quality, and they will not be disappointed. When you're designing premium products, make sure to go down here to the description, and you can see some really cool features here. These are things you can put in Etsy listings or on your website if you're listing products. They can really help define you as a premium branded store. I'll put a link to Gelato in the video description below. Just a heads up, it is an affiliate link. That just means if you click the link and you purchase anything through Gelato, I would receive a small commission. And Gelato does integrate with Etsy or your own website, which is a great feature as well. I really hope you found this video walkthrough helpful. I love using Gelato. Give them a try today. Here's another video on how you can have some fun in the print-on-demand space.